Hello, I'm Debbie from Australia and I'm here today with my August 2022 cross stitch update. I hope this video finds you well. Welcome to those returning and welcome to the new subscribers. I picked up a few last month, probably due to the whip parade. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy watching the projects get worked on and finished, heading to a finish. August was a good month for me. I worked on 21 whips, including 2 starts. I've got 3 finishes, and I did get a fair bit done. But we'll start with the finishes. First one I have to show you is Christmas balls from Irina Zagorskaya. Now, I did have a lady ask about this, and I sent her the link to I sent her from my purchase documents an email address she might be able to ring to get a copy of that, because the shop is not open at the moment. It's a lovely, lovely pattern. I did this one on 32 count opal linen and I love it. The original was done on grey and the sparkles were all white. White and gold. Because I did it on the white, I replaced mine with silver in 2 different tones. Chronic to give it some sparkle. It is really quite lovely. It's a lovely little pattern and I look forward to getting it out at Christmas. That was started, on the 7th of May and I finished it on the 24th of August. And the before and afters, I only really had the back stitching to go. So it was just a lot of back stitching throughout the bowl, the glass, and then the big huge sparkles in the chronic to get it done. My next finish was Imperial State Crown from Shannon Christine Designs. Very pretty little pattern, a very blingy little pattern. I'll try, got to get the light. There is some bling in there. There are so many, there are more beads than what there are cross stitches on that. There are bicones, there are seed beads. Most of the silver is beads. It is beautiful. And maybe trying to get that you can see them, but I mean it is a very blingy little thing. Very cute. I think really for that is a little pillow is all you can do for that one. Previously, I had only done the purple, other than the white and a little bit of silver down that centre piece in chronic. The rest of it was all beads. I think it took me 2 nights to bead. There was quite a lot of beads. This is Editing Debbie. Since my video and before I upload it, our Queen Elizabeth II has passed away. So this piece I finished this month is no longer a nod to her Platinum Jubilee. It will be a small remembrance piece that I'll do up as a pillow and have there amongst my mementos. My next finish, well, it was a start and a finish. I started this one on the 18th of August and finished it on the 21st of August. This is Polly Wolly Doodle by La-Di-Da. Absolutely beautiful. I love these little snippets she has with little pieces out of songs. The other one, I've got a few of them to do. The other one I have done is Zippity Day. And that's my finish. I did on 32 white linen opal. I didn't stitch all those little single stitches. I didn't want to do all those pin stitches, so I used beads in the same colour thread. I am seriously thinking of coffee tea dyeing, or at least tea dyeing this, just to take the edge off the white. But it really came out quite lovely. I'm really quite pleased with it. Quick, pretty little stitch. And all I've got for that is a picture, because it was a start and a finish. The next start I started on the 5th of August, and that is from Lucares. And I saw this pattern somewhere and I had to reverse post it on Google to actually track down what it was. Now I could get my hands on it. This is Peonies in Red Apples, and I just love it. I love it. I'm doing it on 40 count white, and at this stage I've got an apple. But it's really quite lovely. I'm looking forward to the peonies the most, I think. That apple is the one in the middle, the one towards the back, and it's completely done, I think. I've only got to do the leaves up the top. I did have some frogging, all the green you can see on the right hand side there that I actually stitched. I was really quite annoyed, saying I didn't like this pattern. But the one thing with these, with the Lucaresses, I don't know if they're all the same, but it has got a circle with half solid, and then it's got a circle with the top solid, and then it's got the circle with a quarter in all different directions. They are so close. You have to take your time and really check you've got the right thread, because I had stitched the green leaves I had done, and I was thinking I'm not going to like this project in like a beige, and I thought, you know, maybe they're wilted or something, but it didn't look like it on the pattern until I believe it was Kelly from Animal Stitches said, did you check that you've used the right thread? And that's when I realised that these circles, they had a quarter in all 4 directions as different colours, which should be fun, but I just have to take the time. The next, we go on to whips as usual. This is a Stitch in Time. Super size Max Colours. Artwork by Aimee Stewart. Heaven and Earth. I love this one, always have. I love it every time I see someone new starting it on Instagram or on YouTube. I'm over 13%, so I am very impressed with myself. I've actually got them all out. I've got them all out of their frames and their Q-snaps. I'm currently working on, there we go. I don't know if it's me or that camera that's crooked. Now I'm probably nowhere near where I should be, but doesn't matter. So I'm working on that centre section, which is like a sand timer. I did drop down a bit to do some work on that rose. Look how beautifully that's charted. It's just gorgeous. There's a lot more work in that centre section. All the black has been done, but soldier on. Have to turn that the other direction. Before and after is very obvious on this one. I believe I did over 5,000 stitches this month. I believe I've got to do 5,100 or so each month to get a second lot of 22,000 for 2022. So that's before and after. The next project is Anzak. Long Dog Samplers. Love it. It could be finished quicker than what it's going to be, but I need it for projects in Down Under Divas. The only change I did is it had a New Zealand word where the Anzacs is on the platypus, and I decided to put Anzacs. I'm loving it, but it has been, the rest of the stitches has been sectioned off to meet 3 more, I think it's 3 more challenges on Divas to get that finished, and it'll definitely be finished this year. Before and after. Hard to tell. I'm thinking I didn't take enough to think. Oh, I know what happened. This one I pulled out of the whip parade, thinking I'd stitched on it last month, so I should have just left the last picture, so it doesn't matter. But I did do 500 stitches on it for a challenge. We'll get rid of that one. Next, this is another one. This is B by Lorna, Laine, charted by Gecko, Rouge. Absolutely lovely. We all know it from Animal Instinct or Kelly's videos. Fell in love with it, had to start it. I'm loving every minute of it. You're probably not going to see this time. This time I got to do some free stitching. It wasn't on any challenges, and I started filling in the blanks, like all the little missing gaps in amongst the honeycomb. So before and after pictures, it's probably going to be very hard to see because it's just filling in all the little blanks, and there's a lot of pale yellows, and I'll go back to this one and try and bring it up. It's a lot of pale yellows and that in there now that weren't in there before. I think I've put some more brown to show the honeycomb a bit more, and that's what I try and get through all my challenges as quick as I can, so I can get some free stitching done. Another challenge, I worked on Fox and Rabbit's Botany Bay sampler. This one I want finished this year. I want to go on because this one is a big girl. She's a big girl. Started on the 16th of December 2019. I want her off the books. There's not a lot to go. I did those 3 trees I think this month. Let's have a look. The picture will tell us. Before and after. Yeah, the trees. And those things that look like they're little dinosaurs. And 3 little bunnies. I'll get up close when you come back. So you've got a little dinosaur, Chinese dog or something, 3 rabbits, the trees. And what doesn't show in the picture is that there is that very pale pink divide around the alphabet, and you just can't see it on the big pictures. And I noticed on this lot of photos, because I've tried to take them all off so you get to see everything each time, how different each photo comes out when it comes to the material, but what's on the screen is what the material is. So I've got bits and pieces in there, but other than those trees, I suppose there's another little house, but it's sort of not a lot up there. You know what, I'm probably not going to get it finished this year, but we'll give it a good college try. We'll just give it a good college try and see how we go. I showed you before and after. Cathedral Woods Goddess. She only got 300 stitches, I think, this month. I did hope to go back to her. She's going to be lovely on this material. This is a Mookaite stone, a 32 count Wexwood linen from Silk Weavers. I started this on the 28th of January 2022, and really all she got is a whole heap more of the leaves all around the bottom. I think I'm going to start putting the back stitches in down there, so I know what's left to do, and have you know, not leave it all to the end. So that, I don't even think I showed you the picture. That is Cathedral Woods Goddess by Mirabilia. And as you can see, there's probably going to be a lot of back stitch in there, and I might aim to do that, to sort of finish some of that as I go along. Next, okay, these are going to be just a little bit difficult. A little bit difficult. Spring. Celebrate spring from Madame Chantilly. Very, very pretty pattern. Haven't done too bad on this one. I'm on the second tier. That poor little shepherdess, she's only got a petticoat and an undershirt on. She hasn't got anything else yet. So that's top tier's done. Working on the second tier. It is being done on just a random piece of 28 count green. It was started on the 22nd of March this year. Now I've got to flip this way because I'm doing all 4 of the seasons on the same fabric. Oh, wait there. There you go. Before and after. Top one was done before I'm working on the second tier. I've got 2 more sheep. 2 more sheep because they're standing on top of each other's on the right hand side. The flowers that hang off the end, and I just need to do the flower inside the terrarium and finish off the little shepherdess girl. So it won't take long. The next one is Celebrate Summer by Madame Chantilly. Again, another little cute one. This one again with some free stitching. When I did the whip parade, I just noticed a few of them just didn't have a lot of work done onto them and was annoying me. So I went back, and I haven't done as much as the spring, but I did work on the stand and a bunch of flowers, and again I'll give it some more love this month just to get it up, so you're just not looking at a few stitches. That there'll be plenty of stitches to look at, and I'll try and finish both of these before I do autumn and winter. So that's the Celebrate Seasons. That one, that was a bit hard to put into I didn't put on a board because it wasn't going to work. So I did the best I could with the Q stack. Next is Melissa from the Primitive Hare. I've got the most bulk of this done now, I think. I have finally finished her dress. I love it, I love it, I love that colour. Beautiful thread, I think it's called Gold Leaf. I forget which brand, I'll try and remember next time. This is being done on 32 count Goldspinner from Silk Weaver. It is not opalescent, it's just a flat one. Her dress is done, so I can just now do the body and the outline, and hopefully it won't take long. And as I've previously said, where it says Melissa, which is Greek for the bee, I have recharted it to say Debbie, because that's Hebrew for the bee. That's why there's lots of bees in my projects. Another sale I am in is the mini bouquet sale from Jeanette Douglas. This one's free. It is lovely. So it will be a guaranteed finish by December. That is where we are up to, I believe, this month. It's all in all. I believe in this month it was the tomato tree. Last month was the tomato tree. And we've got a nice little one. Now I've shown you I can get them out and finish. Oh, I did it again. Before and after. Nope, you've seen that one. That is the before and after. See, I only had on Celebrate Summer, I only had the little tower that I needed for a challenge. So I wanted some more on it. And that is before and after of Melissa. So I have got to the bottom of the dress. If you noticed on the pattern, I have changed the bottom of the dress because I didn't like how it pulled in tight around her ankles, but that's just me. And that's before and after of Mini Bouquet, and the very first picture is closer to the actual fabric. I was just so surprised. I shouldn't be. So surprised at the variation on the colours because they're all taken in the same room with the same camera. But not to worry. Okay. That wasn't very good alphabetical, was it? Oh, I didn't count them. The next one I've got is a sampler of stitches. I'm doing this as a sale with Stitching Mummy and a lot of people all around the world. That's what it looks like all together. That was, oh, we didn't take it out. I don't really care. That was the section I worked on this month. V, W, N, X, and X was just cross stitches. So there must not be any other stitches that start with X. And sorry if you see me looking to the other side. That's just another monitor that I can check when I'm showing you that I'm getting it all in view. That is where we are up to at the moment. So this will be a finish this month when this section's done. So this will definitely be a finish for September. Very apt being sampler September. So a sampler of stitches will be get done in this month. And that is U, V, and X. No, V, W, and X. Good Lord. So you got lines for the V and all the other stitches. You got a windmill, and then you just got a whole heap of cross stitches in all different colours. So we've only got Y and Z to go, and with that, you put your initials is the major thing in the last section. So that will be in the finish pile next time we come along. Okay, before and after. Oh, go back. So it's just another little section, one more to go. Next one, this again was free stitching. This is the Queen Mermaid, gifted to me by Kelly from Animal Instinct. This fabric never comes out right, never. This is called Jade from, let's see, it's blue, it's not blue, it's not blue, it's not blue. And it doesn't even work if I come back here. I don't know what the matter is. This is a really, I couldn't even find a colour on the DMC chart. It's up around your 3809s. It's that sort of green. But my challenge this month was to get that bottom section. So that's half it done. The bottom section is done, all done. Back stitching, sorry, except for beads. I did those last because I can't do those in the Q-stap. So that, it is beautiful. It is very beautiful. Very big, she got a very big tail. I wish. Let's see what the photos come out like. Come on. I can't even find them. Really out of whack. No, see, even the photos haven't come up. It's closer, but it's still not that green. That's the before and after, so there was a lot of work done on that one to get the bottom section done. I come back. The next one I have got is tap dancers. Long dog samplers. I loved it. It's got everything you could think of. Just a lovely pattern. It'll get a lot. I think it's due for about 5,000 this month with all my challenges. And that is how wide she is. Oh, come on, straighten it. There we go. Nearly. So I have gone across the bottom section and coming back the other way. I'm halfway through the diver. Oh, I got it right. The diver there. Haven't done her legs yet. But it's very, very clever, and I do this on Pattern Keeper, and I sit there with my iPad out so I can do the back stitching as I go along, because as you can see, especially in the water and that, come on, you're gonna, yep, maybe, yep, there is a lot of back stitch, and I find it easier to do it as I go along. The year in the submarine, I've only got done the last one. I'd love to think I'd get it done, but no, I won't get it done this year, but it'll be done next year. It'll get very close. Before and after, and again, photo does not show the pretty blue fabric, and I am using PR132, and I'm going to double check that. Pretty sure that's what it is. The tap dancers, and I'm going to write it on the back. Yep, PR132. And it is on 36 count ice blue from Rouge. Sorry about that. So that's tap dancers. Second last whip, another long dog. There's several more I want to do. Bad times when I found long dogs. The Templar Prophecy, I love this one. It's awfully big. Next to, I think this is my oldest, next to, no it's not. Botany Bay. Stitch in Time. Okay, well this was started on the 1st of the 1st 2020, and I think it's shocking it's taken me this long. Had a lot of trouble when the greys changed with the dye lots. I did work here. I'm going to try and bring it up, get that section done. So I'm just working across the top. There's still a lot, to be done above the. So there's another whole dragon in up there, and still more of that side panel. Side panel is being done on the variegated one, and the fancy stuff. You've got variegated PR161. I'm using 415, 318 and 414. And then because some of these look darker, there's spots of black and red as well, but that grey, pardon me, the grey of the night is the same colour as the other, it's supposed to be the same colour as the other grey, and it's not. So I'm saving my old grey to do some work up on this corner to balance it out, hopefully. Before and afters. You can just see I worked to the right of the night. It was about 500 stitches. And I filled in the 2 black bits so I wouldn't forget I wanted to do them black when I came back to it. Again, that one's being done on 40 count wide. Last whip, is You Belong to Me from Long Dog Samplers. This one could go close to being finished this year. I got a lot done. I got a lot done this month. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I really, really love it. This is using PR070 Black from Silks For You on 38 Count Days Gone By from Silk Weavers. And it's really one of my favourites. And I think it could very well be a finish this year. It comes good for a lot of the challenges. As you can see, I finished the big pyramid and the little one in the middle in front. So I think it's due for about another 3,000 or so this month, and because we're starting to get back into you know, the more the pictures rather than those pyramids have got a lot of work in them. I'll bring it back because within the pyramids, I have to show you this. Within the pyramids, you've got these goats on 2 of them. They're very, very intricately done, and not all of it was really easy, you know, getting to a rhythm type stuff. The 3 goats, all the squiggles, another goat on the one down the bottom sniffing the flower. Little goats everywhere, all through it actually, isn't there? But I love it. So that's the whips. Basically, I have got hardly any purchases. I did try hard not to, but when I saw the Haunted Library Stitch Along from Laura Crow, I thought, oh, you know, oh no, it's alright, I won't. And then this is up to part 4, and it's just lovely. I thought the staircase was spectacular, but when I saw the ghost librarian, I just thought, oh no. And I thought, even if I don't start it now, it is something I'd like to do, so I got it so I wouldn't miss out on it. This month I only got 3 sets of threads. One set of the threads from Stitch in Time was held by custom, so I'm not quite sure what was wrong with them. They're all showing up pretty right. I don't know. I think the camera's further away. Grits, Guacamole, Golf, Gunmetal, Harvest, Havana. Very nice. Yep, very good. They are the week's dye works. The others we got were Gentle Arts, and they are Ohio Lemon Pie, Old Covered Bridge, Old Hickory, Old Red Paint, Onyx, and Otter Creek. Otter Creek is not showing up really well. It's green. Next to the black, it's not coming out the way it should, but they're lovely. And of course, from the Australian company, Colour Streamers, there is inspiration this month because they match your picture. It's a hummingbird. I think it's a hummingbird. Hummingbird, yes. So these are quite lovely. We got Arabian Nights, Autumn Shades, Fire Dance, Iris, Wisteria, and Tuscan Orange. Olive is it's like a wool. So you get your five silks, and then you get something different, and that's a wool this time you could use for finishing. They're those. And then Hello, this is Editing Debbie, just popping this in. This is a picture I took of some of the projects we had at the Canberra Stitches Northside meetup this month. There was 9 of us happily stitching, laughing and having a great time together. It's always a good time when you can sit and stitch with others. Just to finish off, I'm just about done. I actually had a visit. From a real stitcher. Anne Hooks, HOOKES on Instagram, a lovely stitcher. She actually had an actual visit with me, which was really lovely. She bought me a scissor fob she made, which is lovely. And she also gave me a piece of legacy linen, 45 count. She bought some from 123 Stitch. She wanted to see what it was like and feel it, and she gave me a piece of it too, and it's really lovely. It's really lovely. It's going to be really nice to find. I think I'm thinking, because let's get some white. It's a real lovely toffee colour. It's probably even a little bit darker than it's showing. But I might just do some white work or white stitches on it. Something really delicate to match the fabric, as long as I've got the magnifier out. And then I got an amazing surprise. When I bought Celebrate Summer from 123 Stitch, I hit the button. I was too excited to find them. I hit the button twice. So I had a giveaway in Clothesline Crafts. Caroline, anyway, won. She sent me the loveliest little card with these lovely little puppies on it, which is just beautiful. The funny thing was, I was leaving to go to work, and there was something on my veranda, and I'm thinking, oh, I didn't buy anything. No, I didn't buy anything. And I thought, I might be getting Alzheimer's. I can't remember that I bought something. But it was better than that. She sent me a thank you gift, which is not necessary, never is necessary. She made me this beautiful bag. Look at that. It is so pretty. Clips up. Be great for, because I take my the table clamp Lowry to work and try and get some stitching at work if I get to. So there's lots of things will fit in that little bag. It's beautiful. But then she also made these. Now she did tell me, she said she saw these on a channel called Celeste Creates, and they're lovely. They're like the little, you could use it as an Ort holder, or you could use it to put your pins in. Look at the corgis. Aren't they so cute? And I have Botany Bay, for example. Every 2 initials are all different threads. So I usually keep the thread sort of hooked up, and that's going to be so easy. Just hook on the side of my Lowry and have the threads on there. I think it's a marvellous idea, and know that the felt's going to stop it from going away. Beautiful little birds. Look. She made me 3 of them. How kind is this? And then this one's even got she's even given me a little needle minder. It's beautiful purple. She's obviously watched the show and she knows I like my purple. But isn't that beautiful, the lovely needle minder? I just think they are so kind, and they are going to be so handy. And it was such a surprise to come out and find something sitting on your step. Number 1, find out you don't have Alzheimer's. But number 2, that someone was thoughtful enough of, making something for you. It was just lovely. So thank you, Caroline. It is really beautiful. Like I said, not necessary, but I just love them. It was lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, finishing up, we've got stitching stats. I'm up to 244,103, and I have got a note here. Betty, I do have a problem sleeping, and that's why I get a lot of stitching done. I do work full time, but if I've had a bad day, I'll sit down and yes, the needles can go. I also have to do another correction. Pam, the Vermilion Stitchery is not free, sorry. Now, I haven't tried it, but maybe if you go to the website and email them, they may have the patterns still available. I haven't been able to find them. I think I got mine many years ago. Well, they're not that old, 2011 I think they are. From a shop I come across down the coast somewhere. Couldn't even tell you where it was. It was so long ago now. So apologies. The free ones are the monthly flowers, like the Aster Daisy one, not the ones in the cups. So there are a couple of quick corrections or notes. Okay, I bought 18 whips through from 2021. I've had 30 starts. I've had 16 finishes. I've got to get a few of those done, so I'm currently sitting on 62, trying my best not to go up. But I can't help it if I really, and I tell you that haunted library is just talking to me. It's just talking to me. I just love anything to do with the books. And like I said, I haven't put the books in yet, but that staircase, that is really quite lovely. And I have seen so many people, look at that, buried in a book. You got the little fella here, the little skeleton, buried in his book. I can't wait to see what else comes out. I'm really quite looking forward to that one. If I do have a bout of non-sleep, maybe I'll catch up. I don't think so. I'm trying to be good. I'll keep telling myself that. Anyway, that's it for this month. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next month. Thank you.